Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best.
Today's lineup.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line.
And the shot!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lenormand. Coquet. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Now it's Gerard Moreno.
Gerard Moreno really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got away. Pablo Barrios. Ball's gone out of play. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gay. And he's forced to go back. Gay. Now, can they get him away? Hanchko. Koke. Can he get it through? And it's Baina. Griezmann. And here's Alvarez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Out towards the flank. Threads one in. He is just caressing the ball. Griezmann! Off the post! Quite brilliant from Griezmann! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Tries to pass it through. Molina picks it up now. Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the Cookie! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Buchanan. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Gerard Moreno. He's in a great position here. Lookman. And it's Barrios. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Griezmann on two now, and looking for three. Gay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Buchanan is onto this. There's the header! And there's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pablo Barrios. And here's Alvarez. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer after 44 minutes is number 19, Alvarez.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
There will be 3
Molina.
minutes at a time.
Good, strong midfield running here. That's really well cleared. And that is the end of the first half.
Madrid are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So we're underway for the second half. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Biner. Buchanan gets a foot in here. And that has left him in a heap. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vega. Lookman. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The attendance for this match
stood his
was
ground strongly.
52,820.
Deftly away.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Gerard Moreno. Good ball, good take. Koke did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. And he's got the beating of his shot at goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hansko gets on his bike and on the move. Now this could be a chance. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pablo Barrios, and he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lookman, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Buchanan, he's picked his red chance! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. Chance! And how did he not put that away? Oh, good! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
After
We've just seen the
85
perfect
minutes
example.
is number 17.
Villarreal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Just eases him off the ball. Perez. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Villarreal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Koke. Now that's a fine challenge. Buchanan. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Griezmann taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.